One thing I want to do for our audience here who might not be well versed in fulfillment and all the methods that Amazon offers. So we've got first party, third party, and direct fulfillment, at least to my knowledge. Can we just talk briefly about the benefits and risks of each one of those from a brand's perspective?
I can give you some of the history of how FBA came about, which may shed light on this. And if that doesn't answer the question, just ask the question again, if that makes sense. The retail first party business is a relatively low margin business, right? Retail historically has been a low margin business. This merchant business is a great business, right? The seller holds the inventory, the seller prices the inventory, the seller takes all the risk. So economically, third party business is fantastic, but the customer experience is not great, right? The customer experience of a third party was always not as good. You get Prime for first party and you get the stuff in 2 days, you got good customer returns policy. Jeff came up with this idea of how do we get the same customer experience as the first party business with the economics of the third party business. And so that's where FBA came about. And what you can see is when you use FBA, your sales go up versus merchant. It's basically equivalent to a first party business. It says sold by and ships from Amazon. It turns out the most important part is ships by, not sold by, because Amazon has done a great job for Amazon to reducing the effect of your brand and increase the effect of their brand, which is Prime. I'll give you an example from when we built the featured merchant algorithm. Jeff wanted us to build an economic model. So we looked at, what are the things that customers care about? Like, oh, ML, AI. And the first thing the economist said is, well, what do you think customers care about? Like, well, don't you just put all the data into the thing and then it tells you? And they're like, no. Just tell us what are the 5 most important things. But customers care about merchants' quality, how many stars they have and how many reviews they have. Because if you got 5 stars and 1 review, that's not as good as having 4.7 and 500 reviews. They care about fast delivery. They care about Prime. That's what customers care about. And then price, obviously. So based on that, how do you make all of the offers better in the dimensions that the customers care about? The featured merchant algorithm says customers like Prime, customers like first party orders because they're Prime. We should surface those to customers and customers will buy them more. And we see that in the results, both from the surfacing and the customer purchase behavior. If you move from non-Prime to Prime, I think there's a 40% uplift in your sales.